Something I personally really loved about the all-new James Gunn Superman is just how much respect and homage it pays to the 1978 Richard Donner directed Christopher Reeve starring Superman, knowing that this is the blueprint for the Man of Steel. So here are all the comparisons that I drew between the two films. Yes, this video will be spoilers, so save it for later if you haven't seen both of these movies. Thankfully, in the 2025 version, James Gunn decided we do not need to see yet another iteration of Kal-El's origin story, but we do get the message from his biological parents, the last thing they leave him before the planet of Krypton is destroyed. But in the 1978 version, Marlon Brando kind of co-opts this entire thing. It's delivered in English. Mama Elle doesn't get a word to her son. In the new version, we get to hear the Kryptonian language. Mama Elle actually gets to have some airtime in that message. In both versions, Lois interviews Superman, not Clark Kent. In the 1978 version, she doesn't even know that they're the same person just yet. In both instances, Lois is the consummate professional, but in this one she's a little bit more flirtatious with Superman. They're just starting to get to know each other. They can feel the chemistry. However, in the new film, they've been dating for 3 months. You get to see more of this challenging dynamic between the two of them. It really does a great job of setting up the conflict for later in the film. In both films, Lois at one point finds herself on the rooftop of the Daily Planet, but in the 1978 version, this is when the helicopter malfunctions and she is hanging off the side of the Daily Planet building. Superman saves her, and that's where they first meet. In the newer version, she actually gets to commandeer Mr. Terrific's T-craft, and she flies it, and it's from the rooftop of the Daily Planet. No matter the era, Miss Eve Tessmacher is an absolute baddie, and I love just how glamorous and effortless she is and how much she's willing to push back on Lex Luthor and his shit. And I know these are two very different types of women, but they are both very intelligent and they know their worth, and I love that they both end up flipping on Lex in the end. I love how in both films the final showdown with Lex Luthor revolves around a giant crack in the ground. In the 1978 version, he blows up the San Andreas Fault to break off of the west coast of California so you can create the new Lex Coast. And in the 2025 version, there's a rip in the space-time continuum because of his pocket universe, and it's literally a big crack going through Metropolis. Last but certainly not least, we get these incredible visuals of Superman and Lois flying together. In the 1978 version, it's this magical sequence. It is really drawn out, and it's so much fun to just live in that world of them falling in love together while they're flying over Metropolis. It's really like Peter Pan and Wendy-esque with her in this blue nightgown. It is so fun. It's so sweet. There's a lot unspoken between them because they're not dating just yet. This is their first time meeting. Whereas in the 2025 version, this is the end of the film. They have both individually succeeded in their goals of trying to take down Lex Luthor. Getting to have this triumphant moment with them together, it's just so visually stunning and exciting and romantic. Those are all the things that I caught. I've only seen each of these films once, so if there are more, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want my full review of Superman, I have a full breakdown spoiler analysis over on my YouTube channel at Movie Mija, so check it out if you want to hear more about my thoughts on the new film.